Hello, and welcome back. It has been 1 full year of me recording me climbing and uploading it to YouTube. Initially, I was going to plan on doing like a year in review and go back and look at all the different climbs I've done over the years, but then that was way too much, and I think it was going to take way too much time to do it, and I didn't end up having enough time. So instead, we can review one of my first ever, well, literally my first ever like recording session, at least the spreadsheet that I use to do that. But on to this video. Starting off here, we just got a couple purple climbs. Purple climbs, sorry. We just have a couple warm-up climbs here. Really want to try this black climb again. Start off just doing the other easier climbs on this wall just to kind of get myself going here. I didn't sleep too well last night. Like I woke up at like 3 a.m. So I only got like 5 hours of sleep, so I'm like kind of tired. So it wasn't like a great session, but it wasn't terrible. This first black attempt here felt pretty solid. Really like this extend move here. Felt good. Felt good on the on that like hold there. And then I popped up to there. And I was trying to focus on pressing into that foothold. Didn't work. I brushed it just as like a mental thing, as like, hey, really press hard on this spot here, just to give it some extra texture. You can kind of see it's a slightly less shiny black. And that's just so I have like a visual representation of what I am aiming for. As you see, I like press in there and I make it. Super hyped. And now from here, what I think I need to do is I need to do a foot swap. The foot swap does not go nearly as according to plan as I thought. So yeah, but now we're into this climb. This climb is fun because it's like you literally start by just running and jumping at it. I was just practicing this a couple of times because I was noticing I'm really bad at dinos, especially ones that you have to run up into. And what I've found out is that I am focused way too much on the handholds and not enough on the footholds. So that most recent attempt right there, as you saw, I was genuinely looking at the footholds and like where my feet were going to go, and it made it so much easier than trying to pretend, or not trying to pretend, but trying to focus solely on the handholds, which is like where my brain goes normally in rock climbing, because it's all about where to grab next. So learned something new today, so I'm happy with that. Then decided to kind of do a couple climbs down here. Almost did not mean to cut feet right there, but I almost fell off there. But yeah, then I moved on to this purple one. I've done this purple one so many times now at this point that it's, you know, it's a staple when I come down here. I feel like I always have to do it. But yeah, get this move in here, and then I get the foot right onto that little hold I grabbed at the start. And I really like this move here where you swap your feet over and then you just trust this little hold right there. Nice and easy. And then one hand, two hands, and we're all good. Now, upstairs, this is part of the new set they did, I think on Thursday it was. Pretty interesting climb here. Popped out to the left, moved the feet around, grabbed onto that crimp there. And then I was trying to figure out what I needed to do. Fell off because I don't know why I fell off. I just felt like I wasn't going to be able to get it. So that was not a great attempt because I kind of chickened out of it. Not chickened out, but I kind of like, gave up halfway, which isn't great. But I go back on it, try it again here. I really paid attention to the other people that were doing the climb. And the move that they did here was reach through with the right hand through the left, like I was trying to do there, but it just didn't feel right. But this climb right here, easily, absolutely easily, the climb of the day. I was so stoked on this climb here. It felt so good. This move right here, I constantly felt like I was going to fall off of this move, but I tried to keep myself as under it as possible, which wasn't too difficult, but it was felt very rewarding and very fun. Then I grabbed it, pulled myself hard up to there. Then I got that move in, and then from here, nice easy bump with the left hand, and then this nice top hold here. Nice little slap for good measure. Now onto this green one here. This green one actually threw me for a loop. I was so confused as to where to start my hands. As you can see, I am trying to figure out where to put my hands, and then I realize I can put my hands anywhere because that first hold is immediately really good. I just psyched myself out. I don't know. I should have checked that first hold after the start, but that's okay. This move was really fun. You do a little like jug hold right there, and then I just kind of stood up here, and then I was able to just use my left hand to pivot myself up, and then match the top, nice and easy. Then to finish off the session here, we have a super easy yellow climb. So many holds, so much choice, so much variety here. 1,000 foot holds, 1,000 hand holds, but only one top. Tail of the tape here, you know, pretty mellow session. Had a few fails on orange, which is like whatever. I was more practicing, and I learned something new on Dinos today. And then the two black. Oh, actually, that's wrong. It should say 3. There should be 3 black attempts or 4 black attempts actually, but I forgot to count the last 2 black attempts. But besides the point, here's a quick look back at one of the first climbing spreadsheet I made. I barely did any climbs, and while I did do most of the green ones, there were some purple ones that I failed, which at this point it's like kind of crazy for me to think that, not that I think that I'm better than like a purple climb, but like I went back and kind of looked at the video, and it was really interesting to see how bad at climbing I looked. Not that it's a bad thing, right? It's natural. I progressed, which is good. I look way better than I do now, but it was definitely interesting to go back and look at my first ever YouTube video and kind of realize like I have made it a lot further than I really expected, which is a very great and positive thing. So thank you for joining me along this journey. I appreciate it. It's been fun, and let's hope for another year more. Thanks for watching. Keep on climbing.